Without further ado, I would like to welcome the guest of honor, the Right Honorable Prime Minister of Rwanda. Please help me in welcoming our Minister.
Thank you. Honorable Ministers, Assistant Administrator of UNDP, AU Commissioner for Human Resources and Technology, distinguished youth guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my honor to stand before you today, representing His Excellency Paul Kagame at this official opening of the 2018 Youth Connekt Africa Summit. He had wished to attend this important event in person as a friend of youth, but could not due to unavoidable circumstances. Let me begin by thanking the African Development Bank, the United Nations Development Program, the United Nations volunteers, UN Women, and the other stakeholders in partnership with our government for the effort made to make this summit happen today. Equally important, I wish to thank all of you, participants in this summit, for coming together to explore and devise how we can all contribute to ensuring that African youth, our leaders of today and tomorrow, can realize their full potential. Distinguished participants, the Africa we want by 2063 is an Africa whose development is people-driven, relying on the potential of all its people, including women and youth, and caring for children. To achieve it, Africa requires the holistic transformation. As we know, about 70% of Africa's population is under the age of 30. With Africa's population projected to double by 2050, we are the youngest continent. Therefore, any plan for improving the future of Africa must factor in the role of young people. The mission of Africa Youth Connekt to empower youth and make them drivers of the African transformation agenda is in line with this principle. This year's Africa Youth Connekt Summit, themed Connecting Youth for Continental Transformation, will discuss and advise African leaders on how to better support young Africans so that they can achieve their full potential and contribute to the transformation of Africa. Our call to all African youth, especially youth who are gathered here today, is to raise to the challenges and take ownership of the journey. Use your skills, networks, and resources to build the Africa we want. Use this summit to double connections with your peers and learn about what they are doing in their own countries. Use all your platform to engage more policymakers in your respective countries. The government of Rwanda wishes to reiterate its commitment to expanding opportunities for young people to reach their personal and professional goals and participate confidently in nation building. I would like to assure you that African leaders are keen to considering your recommendation and working with you to implement them. Distinguished delegates, the 2018 Youth Connekt Summit will see the launch of the Youth Connekt Hub. As mentioned, youth hubs are a conducive platform for joint action among multiple stakeholders to focus on the most important issues affecting youth development. We therefore call all African youth to use Youth Connekt hubs to effectively design the scale-up model for Youth Connekt, facilitate national, regional, and continental Youth Connekt events, and lobby for more coherent and inclusive youth empowerment policies and programs. Dear participants, in a recent town hall meeting with the youth, the President Paul Kagame challenged youth and young Rwandans to actively chase opportunities wherever they are to be found. I want to emphasize this. Opportunities are everywhere around us, and the only way to take advantage is to boldly go after them. We have a lot of examples. Distinguished guests, to conclude, I would like to once again thank the organizers of this summit, as well as participants. We assure you of our commitment to working with you to implement your recommendations. With these remarks, it's now my pleasure to declare Youth Connekt Africa Summit 2018 officially open. Thank you for your kind attention.